Hi, what's happening? It's Luke here. I got a package in the mail today and I thought, you know what, let's make a video. It has been too long. So here I am. What's the package? Well, I signed up to this mailing list for a company here in Australia, and it's not that exciting. It's mainly a homewares company. They do a lot of sheets, quilt sets, saucepans, teapots, cutlery, things like that. They do have a bit of a men's section with some Leatherman and Victorinox SAKs and a few things like that. But, you know, nothing too exciting most of the time. But every now and then they have these daily deals that are quite interesting. And not long ago they had these basket binoculars for a cracking deal, like $150 off the base model to like $30 odd, and you know, $250 off the top end models. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to sign up to this, because by the time my wife sent me that link, they were gone, sold out. So I've signed up and I've gone through weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of quilt covers and sheet sets and pretty cups, and finally there was a daily deal that interested me, and so I pulled the trigger on it. Didn't even have to ask the Minister of Finance, because it was like $26 down from 110, and it was a cracking deal. And it arrived in the mail today. Opened by my 3-year-old before I got home, but he couldn't get through the blister pack. Here it is. It's a Led Lensor Torch. Let's change the camera angle and open this sucker up. So here we have it, the Led Lensor Tac Torch. And I just can't resist, guys. Excuse the light. That's not bad. So let's just read what's on the box here. We've got 100 lumens, up to 220 meters throw. Apparently a rapid focus from your wide down to your narrow. And yeah, that's that advanced focus system. Comes blister pack with a sheath, which we'll have a bit of a look at. It's got batteries in it, obviously. Ding, 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 ding. But it's also got some more batteries down the back. 5-year warranty. Got to be pretty happy with that. And it's Led Lensor. I'm not sure about other parts of the world. Led Lensor is a reasonably well-known brand here in Australia. And, you know, plenty of ladies and gentlemen carry Led Lensors every day. So let's see if we can get into this thing. On box duty this evening is the Leatherman Wingman. This was a present from RDP Project. Rob, great guy. If you're not watching his channel, you really should. And I tell you what, the more I carry this thing, the more uses I find for it. It, you know, for my hand, it's a really nice size. You know, that opens one hand, scissors on the other, need 2 hands. But it's not a bad set of scissors either, good little spring. And of course the usual sort of tools on the inside. Pliers, screwdrivers, can opener and bottle opener. A nice pocket clip, carries nicely in the pocket. I like it on the right hand side, so that sort of sits in the pocket. I just find that the most comfortable way to carry it, but that's me. Anyway, let's get back to this thing. Time to get inside, eh? I was going to try and play it safe with the scissors, but maybe we'll see if we can come along the edge here. See if that's done the job for us. No. Has it? Has it? Has it? So here's what was in the kit. Sorry about the little break in the unpacking there, but I ran out of film, ran out of, you know what it is, space. So here it is. So we've got the batteries, the pouch, and the torch. Quick word on the batteries. AAA is not my preferred format. I do like AA. Most of my gear is AA, and specifically so I just tried to decide on a battery size and stick with that. so that I'm only packing one kind of battery, and my rechargeables are that kind of battery. You know, I went AAA because of the price of this torch, knowing that now I'll have to branch out and get some rechargeables and an adapter for my solar kit, so that AAA's can become part of that rechargeable, sustainable system. The pouch, it's a nylon pouch. The torch itself, it's 12 centimeters long, or 5 inches. I haven't had a chance to weigh it, but you know, I expect it with batteries to be maybe somewhere around 200 grams. It certainly doesn't feel heavy in the hand, maybe 300. It fits nice. The primary purpose for this bit of kit for me is going to be hunting, and obviously hikes, camps at night, but hunting. I bought this to attach to the 22 and to the 243 as something that I can use when I'm chasing after foxes and rabbits at night. So hopefully it functions pretty well in that respect. At worst, you know, I've got a reasonably good quality, well, not a reasonably good quality, a good quality torch at a great price that should last me well into the future if it's cared for, like most things, I suppose. So here it is. That's a lead Lensor. Let's take this thing outside and have a little look at how it responds out there. Okay, so here's my backyard. That light is the neighbour's house, and the other light just up here, which I'm trying to block, that one, that's the street light. That's probably, let's say 70 metres from my house. So here's the effect of the torch. That's on the broad beam. So look, that seems to be coming out pretty clearly for me. And we'll just see if we can wind that in. Hopefully you're picking that up too. It looks pretty good on the screen here. And that's narrowed up considerably. There's my chickens in the chicken coop. There's the back fence. And there you can see that light flashing on the house and the street light across the road. So look, that's not too bad. Sorry, that house is the neighbour's house, but the street light is across the road, and you can see it's making a difference on that. So I mean, look, for a backyard test, pretty happy with that. Flowers down the back. Let's zoom this back out. You can see big difference there once you come back out to the broader light. It's fading away. Chicken coop's hard to see. You've got that black spot in the middle there. Oop, lost focus. Coming. No good. Anyway, look, let's take this show back inside. So that's sort of first impressions at the Led Lensor. It, look, I think it's going to be a reasonably good quality torch for me. It's going to do the job well into the future, and I look forward to getting out in the field and trying it for real rather than just playing in the backyard. Thanks for having a look with me. See you next time, and remember to get outdoors. Cheers.